I just wanted to share this Christmas moment. When I was growing up, my mom, when she grew up, her grandmother and her mother before her, when they couldn't afford to buy Christmas presents because they had very large families, they would make a fruit bag for all the kids because they felt that giving something in a fruit bag was something that she could give to all her children. And so they just continued that memory. And as we grew up, we got a fruit bag every year as well. So just in that, it became a favorite Christmas moment for us. No matter how much money we spent on gifts or how much we got, that fruit bag became just a testament of love to what Christmas really was to our family. So this year, as you get all the big gifts, the Xbox 360s and the PlayStation 3s, still remember that the core of Christmas is that love that's given in those gifts that are not always the most expensive, but those that come from the heart as you celebrate Christmas this year. So we still make our fruit bags, even though we give out the big gifts. We still ask at the end, well, where's the bag? Because we know that's where the love is in Christmas. So
now what's in the fruit bag?
It's oranges, apples, candy, chocolate, and then every now and then you'll get a special surprise. So we go home just to get that fruit bag. No matter what else we get, that's still the most important thing for us.
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Good morning, New Life. Good morning. Well, I was telling my girlfriend about the story. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I was telling my girlfriend about the story. She said, I don't know if I would tell that one. But this was the most memorable Christmas for me. When my parents married when they were really, really young, like my mother was like 18, father 21. And so they were growing up with us. I'm the youngest. So like when Christmas would come around, there would be a lot of fussing and stuff going on. And I must have been around 5 or 6. And they heard us up there saying we didn't want any more Christmases. We were just like, because every time there would be a lot of confusion. And so they brought us all together, like, because they would do it like Santa Claus. You know, we get up in the morning, Santa Claus had been there. So instead of doing it that way that year, they had brought us all together and they apologized for what they were doing, you know, because they would be fussing and stuff and they're making life kind of hectic for the kids. So my most memorable Christmas was when my parents got together and decided that they weren't going to do that anymore. Then all of a sudden the house was like really, really quiet and they weren't doing all the arguing and stuff, and so then it made it a whole lot better. So that's my most memorable Christmas.
Where are you from?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tina Welsh. And, well, I'm going to tell you about my most memorable Christmas.
Where are you from?
I'm from Panama. And if anybody in the winter been stationed there and you know where Gamboa is, it's a small town on the Canal Zone. And there is more, it was more like living over here, living on Fort Bragg. That's the area. And around the holidays, everybody get together and they try to decorate, you know, do the decoration to their houses. And it's like one particular weekend every year, everybody comes out and start decorating outside, putting up their lights and things. And my father, he thinks he's the master of design. So he would be the one to tell everybody where they're going to put their lights and their bows and their wreaths and whatever. And my dad now is going on 86. And he is still trying to put up lights and tell everybody where to put their wreaths and things. So now the last time I went home for the holidays a few years ago, my older sister, it's 10 children, 3 girls, 7 boys. And one sister I have them at home, everybody else is over here. And she came over and she said, well, we'll help them, you know, lights up. So my dad went back there and he had some lights of like 20 years. I don't know. He patched them up with tape and he pulled his lights out and he started stringing them. They were all tangled up and he sat there for hours. These same lights pull out every year. He refused to get brand new lights. And he wanted to put up these lights. So by the time he finished putting the lights up and he plugged it in, it was like half of them weren't working. You know, you can see the little duct tape on the lights. And he said the lights are stained, it looks good. He made his little design. And we're looking up there like, oh my God, this looks so horrible. So he went to bed to take his nap after his medication. And my sister and I went downtown, got some brand new lights and came back. And we just switched them out on him. He didn't even notice it. The lights were like $1. So we came back and switched them out and put the lights up. So at night, he came out, he plugged his lights in, and he came outside and he called Somebody see my design. See, I told y'all it was gonna look good. Look.